Do you even get free coffee from your employer? Just came from another subreddit discussing how many employers offer free coffee to their employees. In my country, general consensus seems to be that most do, which aligns with my own experience. Came to think that since workers in US barely even get sick leave or water breaks during heat waves, I guess them stingy bitches won't even offer you a hot cuppa. Huh? Piece from Finland. Every office I've worked at so far has had free coffee. I work in tech, so I'm not sure if it's common in other industries. Sometimes they make you bring your own cup though. We do have free coffee. It's trash, but it's free. Nope. We have a Keurig machine, but BYOP. We do have a water filtration machine that we're asked to pay $3 a month to use. Otherwise we should use the tap water from the sink. We do get to park for free though. I also charge my phone at work, so I leave at 100. Shish. Don't tell. They had it as a perk in the employee handbook along with water at my last job, lol. Terrible coffee. Where my coffee addiction came from. Ours is the floor sweepings from a coffee roastery. Yup. They provide coffee, tea, creamer, a fridge full of food and snacks, and a cupboard full of snacks for us to have. In the US, the company has had a soda cooler since the day I started 26 years ago, as well as a coffee maker. 8 years ago the drip coffee maker went away and a Keurig put in its place. Recently an elaborate water cooler with assorted flavors was added to the kitchen, including caffeinated water. It seems the boss wants us hydrated with our drink of choice. Nope, I'm a lab tech in a major children's hospital. Since I did mostly contract work, I worked at many places. They all had free coffee. Except one place where you had to pay a weekly fee. Quality would vary a lot though. Anywhere from Keurig to industrial cleaner. Because I work for a casino, we also get one hot meal a day. Because I work in the entertainment department, where we are relatively free of the corporate BS, we can visit the non-hot section quite often. The food is trash. Not at all good for you. And the quality has gone down considerably since we were bought out by a huge multinational. But it's still there. Honestly, some days I do not eat, even if it is free. It's just that bad. Used to. And then the boss started bringing in this brand called Chock full of nuts. I think everyone started bringing their own coffee in. I do not, but luckily when they moved us to full-time telecommuting I was able to make my own primo stuff from home. Hell no. Gone before the pandemic. It's like austerity theater, we can still take clients out for steak and wine but gotta be frugal. And bring in my own K-cups. Guess I should consider myself fortunate that we even have the machines. Free coffee, but gross. Probably from the compostable design for the Keurig, gets stale sooner. Lol, I work at a cafe restaurant and don't get free coffee. I don't drink coffee though, so not too much of a problem for me. I do, because I work at Starbucks. I don't even like coffee loudly crying. Yes, it's only Moccona, but it's free Australia. I actually work for a coffee company, so I have access to high-quality coffee at no cost to me. Of course they offer free stimulants. Wow. It's interesting to see the contrast between free coffee perks in my country and the lack of benefits in the US. Piece from Germany. None. Lol, no. But my office is attached to my boss's ginormous house. I'm sure he'd make me a cup if I ax. The place I used to work at had free coffee on Fridays. Then when they changed the supplier we had it no more. It was a sad day. My work has a Keurig machine. but charges $1 per K-cup. You have to provide your own creamer and sweetener and cup. I bring my own K-cups from home BC I can't have caffeine anyway. Some do and some don't. Depends on the setting I guess. Ours says Correctional Robusta on the side of the box. When you open the large 1-foot cube box there's many visible grinds of different coffees in there, varying from excellent to horrible. I used to work at the Cost Plus Imports warehouse in South San Francisco in the 80s. They had their own roasters that we'd get coffee from. It was top-notch. We'd get the daily truckload from them that was in 5-gallon buckets to ship to all the stores. Opening up the back of that truck was a pleasure. The smell of the coffee would just hit you in the face. Loved it. Canada we have free coffee. Nespresso. Yes, and on Saturday they buy everyone Starbucks and Breakfast America scissor. I work for a small locally owned company in the US and yes for sure free coffee. My workplace got a super fancy coffee machine that does cappuccinos and mocha and stuff. But it's broken about half the time I go in. So I just buy myself a coffee from the cafe. We have a coffee bar in our building with a barista. It's all free. Keurig machines. Still sparkling water. All sorts of snacks. Bagels and donuts on in-office days and fruit. Then there is also the occasional party with catered food or leftover catering from meetings. U.S. employers often provide stuff like this to get you to come in and or stay in the office. If you have coffee, less likely you are to go out for it and stay and work more. This is also probably the best place I've ever worked. So there's that too. Coffee, fresh fruit, and probably 1-2 free catered lunches a week. I only show up when that happens lol. 3 out of the 4 jobs I've had in my life have provided free coffee. Second most traded commodity in the world it is. The Western economy runs on oil and coffee folks. I barely get respect. One job is remote, so, no. The other, I serve complimentary breakfast at a hotel. I am not even allowed to touch the food beyond putting it out for guests. Free water, apples, coffee, and chip nuts. Quite the strange variety, but it's better than nothing. We have free coffee, hot chocolate and tea in my office, which is county government. We have a hot water dispenser in the sink. And a Keurig. Someone brought that in when they upgraded theirs at home. I do the ordering. And I try to order the things that people like. There is also the standard restaurant-type coffee maker in the back for those who prefer Folgers. Brewed strong enough it could double as asphalt patch. And about once a week or so, someone brings in cookies or some other goodie to share. My employer gives free food and we have 2 caterers in alternates for free lunches. I have no idea how long it's going to last though. Yes, it's the law. It heavily depends on company. At my US company we get 3 free meals a day. Unlimited snacks. Fancy drinks. Coffee. Espresso etc. But I have a good job so it's not a typical experience. Yeah, we got free coffee in the US. Free, usually cheapest available brand coffee is one thing they'll be more than happy to provide. It's a low-cost way to improve the productivity of workers with a burst of energy. What's to lose? Back when I worked in the office, coffee and tea were provided, along with creamer, sugar, and some flavorings like vanilla and chocolate syrup. Now that I push the button on the coffee maker in my kitchen on the way to my home office to wiggle the mouse on my work computer to log in to the VPN.